From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow, I got one lady.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On second down, it's McCoy. And some space here. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. And finally out of bounds all the way down to about the 2. It's a big run there by McCoy. And even 70 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Marcus Davenport. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, second down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 26-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Brees now. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down, Saints.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I got you. I got you. Check 26. Check 26. Switch it. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Breeze going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This is caught by Gill. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw is Breeze. It's caught, the tight end Hill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Yellow! KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Mahomes now to throw, being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
43, 15.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3.
Got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll finally kill the intended receiver once again.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Yellow. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Mahomes to throw once more. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
You got him. You got him. Yellow.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Steps away to his left, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Still kill. Check 13.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ready? 95-56. 12. Check 31.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Breeze. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. Again has it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Hey, box drop. X3, 218.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Your trick is here, baby. Your trick is here.
Brought down by Kendall Fuller. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
You're good. Like 4, ready. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, Delta. 53, Mike.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball, because keeping it on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
First down, Saints.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
0-2, 0-2. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
To throw, it's Breeze. That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
13.
Throwing now is Breeze. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We're back now in KC. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They come out here in the eye. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the fourth down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on fourth down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident up to...
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles are usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But
there he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 85 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Breeze to throw. Cook with a first down and much more. And this is Cook with a grab as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 56 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Well, they had done a really nice job on him through 3 quarters plus, but you just had that feeling eventually he was going to get loose.
And this is why coaches always preach that it's a 4-quarter game, right? It gets trite for us. It gets trite for the fans. This is exactly what they're talking about. What you did before was terrific, but will it stand up if you start giving up big plays as we saw there?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. And we got Mike, number 53. Let's break it down, fellas. Break it down. Protein spill. Check, 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 check. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check, check.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Ready. 5-9. 53, Mike. Kill! It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 36. Tonight.
A give to Kamara running right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Lady. Opposite. Pick it up, defense. Let's go. You draw corporate. You got me.
Again, it's Kamara. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.